Cool. Hello, and welcome to the Modiphius playthrough of Achtung, Cthulhu, A Cold Day in Hell. I am joined by three of the most beautiful people I currently know on this stream, and they are here to introduce themselves. But first, we start with me. I'm Lloyd, I'm the GM for today's game, and I'm joined by Naomi.
Hi, I'm Naomi. I use she, her pronouns, and today I'm playing Alex Kelly. And my accent will slide somewhere between Scottish and Irish sort of the whole time. So look forward to that.
We also have Jes.
Hi everyone, my name is Jes. My pronouns are they, them. You can find me all over the internet as Jes the Human with just one S. Today I'm playing Lula Brett, the Grease Monkey. And we're not going with a sliding scale accent. We're doing it.
And finally, we have Gavin.
Hiya, I'm Gavin. I am the line manager and the visionary for Achtung Cthulhu at Modiphius. And I am playing Mikey, who is a German journalist. So I've got very much the short end of the straw with the accent game here, I'm afraid. We're going to be wandering all over Europe with my accent, I think, and possibly even down to maybe South Africa, maybe a bit of Australia coming in there as well. Who knows?
I feel
a real odyssey of accents.
I feel like we start the session off with a bit of a flashback to a few years ago, and the camera will pan down upon Europe, and it gives us a quick little summary of what's going on. It's about 1942. The war is still a massive front between the Axis and the Allies, but the camera leaves over there and goes up to right above Norway, to a little bit just off the coast, to a small fishing boat that seems to be sitting on the water, minding its own business and fishing the best they can. Two fishermen sit on top of it, one with an actual boring reel, doing the usual boring fishing style, the other one watching the nets to make sure they're all right. They share a few words, they have a few laughs, they share a few drinks to keep them warm in this cold Norwegian night. But as the conversation starts to go on, one leaves to go pick up something from inside the little shed next to what's called on the boat. And the other one on the boat looks down and seems to see something. They stare down at it and they notice something very, very large move underneath them. Enough of it that there's a little bit of a wave that forms up directly. As they stare towards it, their eyes start to glow and widen, and a sound can be heard, a weird, almost like a scratching sound that goes from being scratchy to quite soothing and harmonious, almost like it reaches some kind of level of crescendo on its own little point back. The music stops when his partner comes back out, but when he does, he sees his friend standing there, and his friend is humming. It's the same hum and the same harmonious sound that we've just earlier heard from underneath the waters. And as he's humming, his friend goes up to him and inquires what's wrong. He reaches out his hand, he touches his shoulder, and as he does, the one that was leaning over, looking to the water, turns towards him, and we see that half their face is frozen. The humming now turns into singing, and they're singing some kind of weird, horrible, ethereal sound. The words don't make sense. The subtitles don't give us what it actually says as we see them standing there. And the ice starts to spread amongst their body. And as it's spreading, part of it breaks off, seeing parts of their body fall off. They're reaching out. They should be in pain, but they're smiling. It seems the song seems to possess them. And as they reach out finally to reach at their friend, their arm breaks off and they fall forward, shattering to a million pieces. The friend stares down, shocked, surprised, desperate, looking for some kind of help. But then as he does, we hear that same scratching sound, and then they start to hum. And as the screen goes black, we can see the song go from a hum to an actual song. We cut to a few years later, and we cut to a briefing room. There are three people in the silhouettes of the briefing room that we can't see their faces in full form very well. It's a play, Karen. Worry about it. And on the other side, a man stands in an army uniform with a clipboard in his hand and a projector on the screen. And they start clicking up and going, "Everyone, thank you for coming. I'm glad you're able to get here. This is Section M, and this is your first big assignment. I have quite a lot of news for you, so please bear with yourself." Click. A few years ago, The Germans and their especially secret branch known as the Black Sun, were investigating ways to enter the cosmos from underneath the water. They decided going to space wasn't good enough. They decided to instead going the other way, see if there's anything underneath that they could find out. As such, they built a submarine specifically for that purpose. He clicks on it. He pointed out the NSS Knot was to be going underwater to find something interesting from certain locales all across Europe. Their first location was somewhere near the north of the Arctic Circle, near Norway. Clicks it. The last message they got back was a very strange one. We happen to have a recording from a spy, and then he plays a little something, and you hear the recording just someone humming in a really odd way. After which, the submarine went missing for 3 years until yesterday. He clicks again. We have been wondering why the Nazi troop has been really focused on getting into Norway and more importantly, getting towards where near the Arctic Circle was. But in the last 24 hours, we have noticed a massive surge of people moving up to one weather station and near a little town called Svalbard. Clicks it again. We don't know what is supposed to be there or why they seem to be going in, but it's a massive amount of people in movement. We sent someone in who was much closer, and they weren't able to give us much information, but they did send up 2 more clues. One was the words NSS Nacht, and the second, and he takes a deep breath and he goes, bear with me, it was Die Tote Chorleiter, which we are translating to mean the dead choir master. This may be a misinterpretation, we're unsure why, but we think all of these are linked. Most likely this is due to weird Black Sun technology. We don't know why they have it, we don't know what they want to do with it, but we know it's connected to the weather station, we know it's welcoming a bunch of people in that we're not ready for, and more importantly, we know whatever is there is really bad. I would like the 3 of you in the next 24 hours to get there, find out what's going on, stop it if you can, and if not, report back to us to know how much of our forces we should send to that point. Any questions?
You see a gentleman, big, like a revolver on his hip, leaning forward on the table. His big beard is sort of orange and grey. And there's flakes of ash or something in it already. And Alex Kelly, the commander, leans forward and he goes, so how many kraut do we expect to be down there by now?
Fantastic question. Click. We see at least 2 troops have moved in, followed by click, what seems to be a tank battalion. Seem to have been shipped up to that location. They won't get there yet. Only the ones on foot would be there currently. Most likely, you're looking at about maybe 30 to 40 men.
And can you be providing us any hearing protection? Because it seems like this is going to be an auditory sort of mission that's happening to us.
If there's
I don't know about you, but I can't hold a tune no more.
If you need some auditory things, the best we can give you are earplugs and Her Majesty singing.
You know what? I'll pass on Her Majesty. Thank you.
Fantastic. Any other questions?
So you see...
Guten Tag, mein Herr. There's a second man and glances across at Alex. Do you have any transportations that you could provide to us, perhaps? Svalbard is very long way away.
He smiles at you and goes, we'll talk. And then he looks over at the last person who's not spoken. You were saying something there, Lula?
Yeah, so Lou is a shorter woman with long dark hair, but you wouldn't be able to tell because it's in a messy bun, and she's got a scarf over her head. She's got a nice black leather jacket, some very, very dirty, greasy jeans, and a huge tool pack strapped to her hip. And she just looks so eager at the folks that have been chatting. And she says, no questions here. I'm honestly, I'm so excited. Let's get to this. Can we start right now?
Well, if you'd like to start right now, I guess there's only one question I have for you to get there. What transportation would you like?
jet ski. No,
which point,
sorry.
At which point, we have a scene cut. Players, you can tell me how it is you want to get to Svalbard and also to the weather station. Just to help things out, Svalbard is on the coast. The weather station is a bit further in, on the other side of another coast, like a little, don't know, like a tiny little island on the other end of it is where the weather station is at. They can get you straight to Svalbard without a problem, but you need to tell me how you wish to get there. Keep in mind, this is Black Sun occupied Norway.
I just think if we're doing like secret agent things, I feel like we should really be taking sort of a James Bond thing, and we should go by speedboat if we can.
Well, I was thinking maybe a submarine insertion.
That's also pretty sick.
Honestly, Lula is so excited for either of those. She's going to be looking at the schematics. She's going to be trying to get under the hood.
Can we get a mini sub?
I think that's very fair. Now, here's the problem, right? What do you want to stick with? Mini sub, a sub that drops you off halfway, or jet ski, or whatever? What do you want? Because that will determine what role you're going to make to see what you get.
Mini sub, yeah.
Mini sub?
Mini sub, yeah.
Fantastic. Who wants to be driving the mini sub?
Go, Grease Monkey, go.
Yeah, I do think that it makes sense for me.
Fantastic. Let's have our first roll. Now, this is a roll I'm going to do before you get into the scene to see how well you're driving it to get down to it. And we're going to put it together like so. You are playing Lula, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So, when you're making a roll in this game, the first thing you need to do is you always pick up 2d20s. That's in the name. Nice and easy. You always roll under a stat, and the first thing you do is figure out what the stat is. Your stats, starting off, is going to be one of your attributes that you think apply. You have agility, coordination, reason, brawn, insight, and will. Now, if you're coming on the water, there is less likely for there to be problems with people or like traffic or anything like that. So really, the only thing you should know is basically figuring out how to coordinate a map and getting the driving going down. So I would say coordination is the stat you need to use.
I agree.
That's one. The second thing is you also have a bunch of skills. If any of your skills apply, you get to add that number to your stats.
So I have vehicles, cars, heavy vehicles. I feel like our mini sub is a heavy vehicle.
Yeah, but like there's a car, heavy vehicle, and a plane, right? In this case,
could you lift a mini sub? I don't think I could because it would be too heavy. So
Same.
Just saying.
All right, that's fine. I'll give it to you. Now, what happens here, right, is that you have 2 dice and you roll, and every dice you get that is below the addition of both your skill and your attribute is a success.
Okay.
Let's start with that and we'll work it out. What is your attribute and what is your skill?
My attribute coordination is 11, and my vehicle skill is a 3.
Fantastic.
And then roll under 14.
Yeah, someone under 14, but let me know exactly what numbers you roll because that matters.
I rolled an 8 and a 4.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Now, I forgot to mention difficulty. Everything you do in this game has a difficulty. How many successes you need to get success going. In this case, difficulty was 2. So you rolled an 8 and a 4, so that's 2 successes, so you've done it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And what we get now is, we have a lovely what time did you want to arrive? Because you got used to see, so what time did you want to arrive in Svalbard?
Oh, nighttime, I think.
It's the Arctic Circle. Surely it's always night. It's twilight.
Yeah,
night
under the
before.
cover.
Do you want to go in the summer or do you want to go in the winter? This may influence what you can do when you get there.
What date was our briefing? How many months planning do we need to have?
So the sun never rises, it just pokes its head a little bit out and goes back down again around where we are in Norway. I don't know if that's really true in Norway. If you're from Norway, please don't correct me. And we see the sub coming in just about when dawn is what time dawn would be in the time.
About 10:30.
10:30. Pushes you directly through. We have a lovely shot of the town itself. We see it there. We see a bunch of military vehicles driving in, people coming in, dropping off stuff. We see a dock, and then the camera moves away from there, and it goes down. And then in the water, boom, boom, We have a little mini sub that the three of you are inside of. What would you like to do now?
I feel like Kelly is like shoulders at the ceiling, sort of like slammed into this mini sub, and is looking over Lula's shoulder, and just like following what's going on. And is there like any obstacles that we need to take care of? I think we probably would have picked a really good landing spot, maybe a small fishing village with not a large amount of watchful eyes.
There is a very small, there is a small hut that sits at the very end of Svalbard that has a section you actually can go under and bring the sub in without too much of a problem. It was placed there directly for you once they found out what's going on. It's been cleared of people and allows you a chance to get to the town. But from then on, you're on your own.
Secret dock for a submarine. That's amazing.
Yeah, you know what? Only the best of money for Section M. That's what I'm saying. So we have the lovely little sub coming in. Da 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 da. Wait, that's copyright. And it pops up directly inside the fishing hut.
Legally distinct. Da da da.
And you can disembark of everyone. You are at the edge of town. You know the weather station is further in. You need to secure a vehicle, and you need to get going.
I think with Alex hanging over my shoulder the entire time of me getting us to this island, I think as we're disembarking, I'm going to kind of turn around, look him dead in the eye and say, Alex, you know I love you, but if I'm going to be driving the next vehicle, you're going to have to take a back seat.
It's nothing personal. Listen, I'm just... Did you say that you love me? Because as your commanding officer, I feel a little bit funny about that. I'm going to be so for real with you. But if, listen, I trust you. You've got this. I just want to be a second pair of eyes for you. That's it.
Love and respect, just personal space,
I would love that. And he sort of backs up against the wall of the sub. It's like half a meter, and then starts undoing the hatch so he can actually physically get out.
All right. Pop it out, open, goes boop, and then you can climb directly out and slide onto the docks.
Before we leave, I would like to take a moment to make eye contact with Mickey and just say, listen, I know what alliances you've chosen, but if you could just look me in the eye and tell me that you're not going to screw me on this.
My God.
Yeah, that's not helping. I'm trying to trust you here, but you're really...
First country that the Germans invaded was Germany. I left. I want to return to the country that was there before the war. I hate these Dummkopfs. You have nothing to worry about me. Perhaps you could give me the benefit of the doubt before you jump to conclusions, Now, if you do not mind, perhaps I should go take a look around outside, yeah?
Alex Kelly puts a hand out and helps you out of the thing with a sort of wary look, I believe. And we walk out into the snow.
All right. As it's twilight, the sun is going to be constantly at that level at Halloween. It's looking great. Life is good. You go out to the snow, and once again, the area around you is empty. The town is directly ahead of you. You are looking up towards it. It goes up within it, and then it goes onwards to the rest of Norway, where you need to be heading.
So, lads, what's the play? I hate to say this, but accent-wise, you might have to pretend like you're taking us somewhere if we get questioned.
Yeah, well, I can take a look around in town and see what the situation is, and then perhaps report back.
Well, here's the other thing you can always do, no matter what you can, no matter what you're up. There is a thing in this game called truths. These are things you create that can just become part of the plot that's directly there. So if you want to create a truth, you can roll to make one that may already be here for your benefits.
I would like to create a truth, if no one else has an immediate thought.
Go on.
I would like there to be a Finnish resistance group already here.
Norwegian resistance group would probably be better.
Okay, Norwegian resistance group. I was thinking about the the White Death snipers.
The what now?
Listen, there were people in the forest who were like hanging out and being like, I'm wearing all white, it's in the snow, you can't see me, and just picking people off as they came through. And they were incredibly effective.
I like that.
Norwegians had there was a big Norwegian resistance movement. The word Quisling comes from the Norwegian government that buckled under, which was led by Mr. Quisling.
Very good. I think that there is like a small cell who are already here.
I would say that makes sense, but why don't we see what the relationship is with Section M at this moment? Why don't you roll to see what the relationship is, and then we'll work from there. I would say for this truth, you're going to need 3 successes.
Oh.
Now, here's the interesting thing about this, right? You only have 2 dice, and you need to make 3 successes. There are 2 ways you can do this, the easy way or the hard way. The easy way is, I have a resource that I use to make things worse for you called threats. You can, when you're about to roll dice, give me threat to roll an extra die, or you can give me 3 threats to roll through 2 extra die, or you can give me 6 threats to roll 3 extra die.
That's diabolical.
Well, thank you.
Diabolical. Can I also succeed at a cost? Is that an option for me?
Only if after you roll. Then that'll depend on my whim.
Okay. I will give you a threat.
Excellent.
In return for an extra dice.
Excellent.
And I shall take... I'm going to use will and tactics, which will give me a 14.
I'll give it to you. Now, since you're using tactics, they won't know you personally, but they'll know of your work.
Hella. Okay. So.
What did you
I got a 19.
Nice.
Oh.
And I got a 3 and a 6.
All right. What was your skill in tactics?
4.
Here's the
So I get a second success.
So the what you chose was the easy way. The hard way to get an extra success is if when you make your roll is below your skill. So normally your skill is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that you add to your attributes. But if you roll in the die numbers below a skill, it counts as 2 successes. Just heads up, it also means that whenever you roll a 1, it always counts as 2 successes. And in this case, that is a success. So that is 3 successes you now have.
Hella.
So in which case, tell me the name of the troop that is here and where you can find them.
I feel like this might be a Gavin thing.
Oh.
It's your house.
Okay, make it. You want to tell us the troop that is here?
So it is. Oh, okay, you put me on the spot now.
I believe in you.
I'm a bad person. It's okay.
Okay, the cell is known as the White Crows.
Nice.
Strong.
And it is run by a woman known as Hela Stormcrow.
Sick.
Fantastic. And where do you think you can find them?
I think they have a cell hideout place that they all meet, which is in town underneath the. You know the Nordic thing of like taking a fish and like burying it in the snow and letting it rot? They have one of those, and they meet in the bottom of the fish storage place.
Fantastic.
Yes.
The rotten fish pit.
Yeah, the rotten fish pit. There's a secret bottom to the rotten fish pit. It's called Lutefisk, right?
There we go. Lutefisk.
And I mean, if you wanted to stop people from coming somewhere, then hiding out at the bottom of a rotten fish pit is a good reason for them not to come find you.
Fantastic. So, with that in mind, there is something I need to also let you know. When you rolled that 19, that falls under the level of the complication. So, whenever you have a difficulty goes for, if you're a natural 20, that is like complication on point. When difficulty goes up, it also lowers the complication. So currently the complication was at an 18 plus. You rolled a 19. So with that in mind, don't worry about it. I'll let you know what it does.
Oh, brilliant.
Cool. Cool, no problems. I love that for me.
All right, it is not too far from you. You reckon about maybe like an hour's trek. As long as you avoid enemy troops, you should be able to get down to the fist very easily.
Can we use the little tennis rackets for our feet, please?
Yes, you can. There are some directly listed in there. Let's get that visual going.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, how are you going to make the trek across the town? Let's go across the town to get to the Loot Fist.
Lula, have you got a suggestion?
I feel like Lula has done a lot of traveling just all over the area before, just to find out what life is like outside of her hometown. And so I think that she literally just points in a direction and says, I think it's that way. I'm pretty sure that it's this way. I've been around this area before. Trust me.
I like to believe that it's some kind of navigation by the stars and not just vibes.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, keep in mind, the problem is not getting there. The problem is avoiding patrols getting there. We have a whole bunch of soldiers starting to wake up.
So after saying, I think it's that way, she kind of gets out a piece of paper and draws a very rudimentary map that says, okay, we're going to turn left here, right there. We're going to go behind these trees. We're going to kind of go underground for just a moment, pop up out of this cave, and then we should be there. Does that make sense?
Sick.
Okay, before we set off, now the travel is very far in the Arctic. Let us just have a listen, see if we can hear any patrols, perhaps. And I'm going to have a good listen, see if I can hear anything.
All right, so before you roll, I reckon together this should be a group roll to make this work out, if that's okay with everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
And also, technically, we can make an extended task, but we'll have to figure out how that works because I want it to be a shorter roll. I'll figure it out in a minute. All right, so what's going to happen here is you, Gavin, Mikey is going to assist Lula for their map drawing. You're going to listen out. They're going to plot the plan. Does that work for you?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. So, Lula, before Lula rolls, Mikey, take one dice and roll it on your listening check. If you get a success, it is a success that adds on top to what Lula rolls.
Okay. I have insight.
Yep.
And I have observation, and I have a specialty in observation of hearing 4 as well.
Love that too.
Ooh.
Which should increase my critical range, I believe.
Let's see what you got.
I get an 11, which is a success.
11
is not critical.
It's all good. That's still a +1, better than nothing. We're all happy. Life is good. So with that in mind, we'll cut back to you, Lula. You have one success already. Give us a roll to draw the map perfectly and not get caught.
Okay, fabulous. Would you think this is more coordination because I'm coordinating with the group after my travels that I've already had? I'm trying to reason with you. Both are 11.
Give you reason.
Okay, fabulous. And then I have a survival 1. I've survived out here in the wilds, and I'm trying to draw this map.
I love it. What you got?
Okay, I rolled a 3.
Hey, that is
nice.
One success. Difficulty was only 2. Unfortunately, you've not generated momentum. I can't use the mechanic in it yet, but that is more than enough. With the two of you, did you roll 1 dice or 2 dice?
Just now?
Yeah.
That was 1.
Rolled. You
Oh,
rolled.
nice.
You
Roll
rolled
2.
I rolled a 2 on the second.
Oh, hella! Momentum for us.
All right. So whenever you succeed and you beat the difficulty of the roll, whatever's left over is called momentum, and you bank that. And usually when you bank it one goes in the scene, but for the interest of what we're doing right now, 1 will stay. You can use it for multiple things. One of the easiest way to use it is that you can use it to give yourself more dice to roll instead of giving me threats. There are other things we can do. We'll come back to that when the time comes up. You trek with your 1 momentum and the 3 of you with your snowshoes directly through, with Mikey listening in to ensure that you don't get caught by weird black sun troopers on the way down and finding yourself down to the caves. You end up directly at the loot fist with no problem at all, at least not on your side. Now, earlier you rolled a complication.
Hella. Let's go.
So complications have been used by me to do fun things. One of them is what's happening right now. When you arrive directly there, we cut to the inside of the League First, and directly inside are a bunch of people. You see about maybe 4 or 5. They've got weapons, they look armed, and they're all hiding behind cover. And they've all gone deathly silent. We cut away, we see there's a leader directly standing, which is beautiful hair, long flowing, flipping around, played by Scarlett Johansson at Hella Stormcrow. And
she could be anyone.
I know, right? Even Asian. And she is looking at the screen. She's looking at the door. And at the door on the other side are 2 soldiers wearing Black Sun uniforms who are banging on the door, demanding to be let in. They're like, we know you're in there. Come on out. Come on. Who's in inspection? Everyone out now. And they're banging on the door directly there. You've just arrived outside. You know they're inside. And you know if this escalates, this could be bad. What would you like to do?
I would like to make a bomb.
I'm sorry, what?
I feel like, listen, I need a distraction, okay? I would like to take some like rags. Maybe I rip something off my jacket. I take off my snowshoe, which is a tennis racket, as we've previously agreed, and I douse it in some alcohol, light it, and I would like to do an overhand swing.
Wait. Let me go talk to them.
Okay. I'm there with a ball of fire and a tennis racket, like,
If that
And then
does
I
not
think
work
I'm-
out, then you blow them up.
So
I'm in the middle between you two, and I'm just like,
man of action, baby, let's go.
Let me talk to them first, then perhaps if it goes wrong, then I punch them, you blow them up, yeah? Alright. Keep an eye on me.
Go.
These guys, they have no sense of humor, yeah? Okay. And I'm going to wander around the corner with my camera out, looking around like this, just taking pictures as a reporter.
Nice.
Around like this, taking pictures. And when I see the 2 of them banging on the door, guten Tag! I will call to them.
All right, they will see you. At first, they're about to ignore you, but then they'll notice the camera, and then both of them will turn towards you and they'll stomp up towards you. What is your approach for the scene?
I am going to be smiling and happy, and I will take their picture, and I am attempting to convince them that I am from the Black Sun in-house propaganda unit.
All right, so let's start. We're going to play it out, and I'm going to make the roll. So starting off, they come out like, what are you doing here? Curfew's currently on plan. Why do you have a camera?
Yeah, I'm here to take pictures of you, yeah? I am from the Black Sun propaganda unit. I'm here to document the amazing works that you are doing.
We weren't informed of this. That's not in our, that wasn't our color, what's our color coordination?
Yeah, mein Herr. It's what they call the photography verite. We need to get the action shots of you doing the fine work that you are doing here in, what is this stinky place? My God! Why have they got you doing such work, such fine soldiers as yourself? You should be back in town, speaking to the pretty Fräuleins, perhaps. I'm gonna see if I can recognize one of the soldiers' ranks, the more senior of the 2.
Yes, you do. There's they're both fairly like low ranking, but one of them has an extra stripe.
Okay, so if he's like a corporal or something, I'm going to say a sergeant such as yourself and overestimate his rank. A sergeant such as yourself should not be doing work as this. This is the work of lesser men, surely. Come. I tell you what, I get you some schnapps, yeah? That Norwegian schnapps is mein Gott, yeah?
All right, so with that in mind, let's have you roll. So starting off, you will get your 2 dice to begin with. Difficulty in this case, because I haven't done it yet, is going to be opposed.
Okay.
Because they have a job to do and you're in the way. So I will also be rolling for the troopers to see what they get.
Okay.
Rude.
Whatever success I get.
I have a talent called subtle cues.
Go on.
If I spend some time conversing or observing with someone, then I can make a persuasion-based test against them. I may reduce the cost of the first D20 purchase to 0.
Okay, nice.
So I will purchase an additional D20.
Sounds good to me.
And then I will purchase another D20 by giving you a point of threat.
Now, stop right there. It discounts the first spending. Is that correct?
Reduces the cost to 0.
But that means the second spending is still 2 threat.
Okay, yep. I'll give you 2 threat then.
All right. So with that in mind, shall we roll?
And this will be what?
Oh, in your case, it's going to be persuasion and either will or reason.
We will go for will plus persuasion. I have a specialty in deception.
They are going to use their reason and discipline.
Okay. Okay, I've got 3 successes, and depending upon what the difficulty is, I might have a complication.
Difficulty is 2.
No, I have no complications and 3 successes.
Fantastic. So with that in mind, as you roll your dice and they roll their dice and it comes, and they're like, wait, pictures to send back home?
Yeah. Do you have maybe a sweetheart? I could send, oh, look, come here. And I will gently turn them away from the building and try and get like a beautiful starscape or northern lights or something like that.
They stand on the leg and they're posing dramatically. Got my good side, yeah? Right here.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
A bit more. All right. Perfect.
Yeah.
Flexing.
That's fine. Oh, one more.
They're lost in the middle of the sauce. It's you're there for like 5 minutes. We cut away from you.
I'm slowly gonna, as I'm taking the pictures, I'm slowly gonna back them away
from the door.
Over by the tree. By the tree. That looks so good.
Yeah. It takes about 10 minutes to get this through. We cut to Hello inside, who's like, what the fuck is going on out there? But you move them away. At any time you can leave them and come join the team, I consider this problem solved.
Yeah.
At the end, I will say, write down your addresses, yeah? Keep me them, I will send the pictures.
So like 943 Berlin or something, I don't know.
Now listen, don't let me stop.
476 Black Forest, whatever, I'll do.
Yeah. Number 1, evil base. Yeah, now, go to town, get yourself warmed up. Thank you so much. This is going to make a wunderbar episode.
And he's like, when one of those, if you come back in town and you see us, ask for Hugo. I have a bottle of schnapps waiting for you.
Hugo, we will have a drink, yeah?
You beat that with 3. I've been saying, you beat that with 3 successes, right?
Oh, yeah.
4 successes, so that is 2 more momentum for you.
Hella. And the next Black Sun calendar is gonna be really like popping. You know?
Black Sun compass. This whole bunch of Black Sun members with no shirts on for no reason. All right.
Next Section M calendar is going to be those pictures with like glasses drawn on and big teeth
and evil eyes and
evil
moustaches.
eyes.
Sorry, okay. You say again, I missed it.
Oh, I just said there's a lot
over
of
to the team.
Right.
I need a bath.
With that in mind, as this goes on, Hella actually just opens the door and is like, what the heck happened? So you may go speak to them if you wish.
I would like to swagger upon them. Thank you.
I'd like to know, what does Alex do with the bomb?
I think he's just been holding, it was essentially the beginnings of a Molotov cocktail that didn't get to happen. So I think he was just sort of like passing it from hand to hand until it like went out, essentially. And then he like stomped it in the snow.
It's always handy to have a spare bomb, right? You never know when you're going to need a bomb.
I was just ready, you know? I was prepared.
Yeah, so you swagger on up and have a Stormcrow is standing outside the open door and they're like, I did not expect that.
Listen, we're here and we're very happy to see you, but we've got to get to this weather station ASAP. And we were wondering if you had the hookup on how's the best way to get over there.
She opens a little bit slightly and she leans on the doorway and she's like, you walk into a girl's house, you didn't even ask her for a drink first?
I say, listen, I'm business first, party later. I'll be back. Don't you worry.
I lean over and I say, I don't know about that actually.
Lula's like, we're gonna die actually, so we won't be coming back.
I take it you're Alex.
In the flesh, can't you tell?
And then they move past you and get their hand out and go, Lula?
I am Lou. Nice to
I
meet
see your
you.
work.
Stop.
Where's the third?
Where's the what?
Third.
Well, he was actually our
Yeah,
distraction.
it's good. Yeah. Yes. Exude. Come on. Love the camera.
Well, sorry we weren't able to greet you directly at the fishing spot. We came into some trouble. It looks like patrols were out a little bit more. Someone must have ratted to tell them where we were. We thought we were gonna have to break onto a fight, so you saved us a lot of trouble. You need to get to the weather station, right?
Yes.
All right. And then they sort of like come on in and they're like, get the. I need to check the lines and veils for a second. Sorry.
Is there lines and veils for snowmobiles or
Okay, sure, all right.
big dog sled?
Get the puppies! And you see them coming in, and a whole bunch of these like bobsled dogs start coming directly through. They come up, they're all like, once someone rushes them, they start lining them up, getting them ready. They're like, this is the best way for you to get up there without attracting any attention. We're gonna take a long route around the mountains. We'll get you to that point. We'll wait for you to come back out. If you're not back out by sunset, we're gonna go back without you.
Lula is like so excited when they say get the puppies, and then as she sees them getting like hooked up to the bobsled, you can just see like confusion on her face because dogs don't make cars work. Cars make cars work. She's never had...
I'm pretty sure it's horsepower, not dog power, so...
Exactly.
Where are my ponies, is the question, really.
Helga's like, I'll gladly take you myself to make sure everything's all right. I'll leave my people to watch out for here. We would like to know what's going on. Can you tell us what you know?
I look to my commander.
I'd love to. But I believe we gotta have that drink first, so when we get back.
She see a look at you and then she sighs and she goes, that weather station has been a problem in this household and in this city, this town, for the last 3 years. Everyone who goes up to it doesn't come back.
You don't. None of you are particularly musical, are you?
Why did you say that?
Well, I just hear that there's like a little local tune about it.
A local tune?
You know, it goes a bit like this, and I sort of hum. Ba, wah, 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 wah.
Wait, hold on, did you just hum the third, close the guys to the third time tune? I fucking, sorry. Yes, you hum and she's like, so, when you hum that, give me an observation roll. Difficult.
Ooh.
4.
I'm keek at that. Sick. Observation 1. With what other stat? Sorry.
Observation with reason or insight.
Reason it is. Is it a meets it beats it situation?
Meets it beats it, yes.
Great, because I got 2 11s and I was trying to roll an 11.
Well, that's 2 successes out of the 4, so that is still a failure.
Hooray!
So we're laser focused on these as well. Would we be able to roll?
I'm happy to be team stupid.
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you hated us.
Brutal.
It's fine.
When you say this and she hums it back to you, and the others are listening in, but when she hums it back to you, something hits you. Like, before, it's always been recordings when you heard it, but when she hummed it back, it hit you kind of in the heart in a sort of odd way. And the tune sort of rumbled a little bit inside you in a way that kind of wasn't exactly what you were meaning to. The music, next time you think of the song, the humming is clearer. Please give yourself the tune. Give yourself the truth, not the judge. The truth, humming a dead tune.
Oh.
Do you see why I didn't let you all roll?
Yeah.
Thank you. It's really odd, because when you did it, she was like, what are you talking about? She went, ha, ha, ha. And then you were like, whoa. Oh, that was chill. And she's like, we know nothing of a tune. In fact, we don't really tend to do music much. There being, a war and all.
You're missing out.
Right, shall we get the dogs?
Yeah, I'm not really a dog person myself.
Okay.
And he opens up his jacket.
People either.
And there's like a little cat in the pocket.
Oh.
My cat Dana.
We'll put you at the back.
Thanks.
Right. We ride. And we have a lovely shot of the two of you there getting ready. Eventually, Mikey turns up. Takes a few pictures. There's a lovely moment, right? Where like Mikey, you turn up, you take a few pictures, everyone stops and just stares at you. Like, what are you doing? And then I see cut, and they're all just posing with the dogs and giving you a thumbs up. Hey. And they're like, hey, what's up? Don't ask me why. Everyone needs a little bit of enjoyment in the middle of a war. And then
award-winning war correspondent, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. And everyone's like, damn, the White Crow's charity calendar is going to go off this year.
Listen, the Pulitzer Prize you're going to win in 1972 when this becomes public is going to be fire. All right.
Yeah.
So you get upon the bobsleds. Bobsleds? What? There's a word for these sleds. I know that.
Dogsled.
Is it what? Just sled? Dogsled. You're on these dog sleds. And all of you are taken throughout. You go around the area. Everyone's like, don't whip, don't whip the dogs. They got this. And you are taken through like a small little mountainous area. It's a bit of a hard ride. You are it's a little bit stressful as well. I'm gonna need every player to make me a resilience test with either their brawn or their will, to see if they can maintain the level of like strength to keep going. If you fail this roll, you're not going to get an injury, but you will be a little bit more tired at the very first scene.
Sick. How many successes? 2.
Oh, sweet. I got a 1, which is a crit, and a 9, so I've got 3 successes.
Heck yeah, you're looking good.
Throw 1 into momentum.
Also, you remember, you have 3 momentum to spend. So if any of you want to spend some die rolls, get more dice.
I was aiming for an 11, and I got an 8 and a 5, so 2 successes for me.
Heck yeah.
I was aiming for a 9, and I rolled a 6 and a 12.
Would you like to use the momentum for a reroll?
I think I would. And I'm going to put...
okay, people, listen, I know you're all here and you're having a good time, but please remember that I am trying to teach people the game. You should give me some time to explain what the rules are. I have the book in front of me. I am literally waiting for a chance to get
helping!
Lloyd, you got to be quicker than that.
To be honest, I'm not going to lie to you. I did not know you could spend momentum to re-roll. I have to double check that now.
No, you can't spend momentum to re-roll, but you can spend momentum to buy extra dice.
Yes.
You can spend a fortune... Sorry, Lloyd. You can spend a fortune point to re-roll your entire dice.
You can spend 1 momentum because it's still in the pool to roll 1 more dice as well. Normally, you can't do it after the roll, but I'm allowing it in this case because I'm nice. And also, if I don't, Gavin will yell at me.
So you really don't hate us. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. 2 successes.
Not fair.
Well, you hated us earlier. You leaned in.
I was trying to save you from getting it. Okay. Did you get a sus?
I don't want Cthulhu's earworm in my head.
So with that, all of you are looking perfectly fine. You feel great. Life is good. You're down to 2 momentum, and you arrive.
3.
3.
I got an extra point.
Oh yeah, I can forget about that. Right, you're down to 3 momentum. Sorry, let me rephrase this. You're down to 3 momentum. It's a new scene. You're down to 2 momentum.
Oh.
Brutal.
Freaking people trying to outclass me in this goddamn game. And you arrive at the weather station. You are currently situated on top of a small little hill, and you've crawled up to take a good look with Helka to see directly ahead of you to see where the weather station is. It seems to be a small building with a big radio tower directly on top of it that is etched into almost like a mountainous side. Like just built around the wall to save like time and effort and everything else like that. What you weren't expecting were the 3 trucks directly parked in front, and about 7 from where you are standing, where you're looking anyway, black sun troopers walking around.
Uh-oh.
Commander, it might be time for your bomb.
Yeah! I was like, I'm gonna put that Molotov cocktail in an engine tank. That's what I'm gonna do.
You do that. There is something else you need to know. Now, I haven't got to spend any threat yet, and I'm gonna spend some threat right now. As you see the 7 people directly standing there, sort of like minding their own business, I spend 2 threats, and another truck comes driving in, like this huge truck comes driving in. As it lands, only 2 people get out. One gets out. They look like this wizened, like tired looking man. They look really exhausted, almost thinned upon the skin. But the other person gets out, and they look like they're in charge. They've got like a cap directly on their face. They've got all their like things directly through, and they're looking fabulous. And when they get down there, they look around. They start issuing orders around the people. The 7 troops instantly they salute, they're listening, they immediately start like walking around and then start arming themselves even more. You don't know why, but this person arriving seems to have given them a warning. Not only that, as they continue to talk amongst the people in workstations, they stop and they look up to the sky for a second, and then they look over where you're hiding.
They're getting secret messages from the antenna. Do I get the impression that the little wizened man is some kind of hostage prisoner?
It seems to be a hostage prisoner situation.
Okay.
They look over at you, and they're about to take a step forward towards you. And then the little wizard man says something, and they pause, and they look back at him, and they look back at the hill again, and then they take him, and they go inside the weather station.
Were they just looking up into the sky, or were they looking in a specific direction?
They were looking in a specific direction in the sky, and they looked directly at you.
I'll have a look in that specific direction, see if I can see anything in the sky. We're being spied upon.
Hey, what's the sanity meter in this game, by the way?
You get stress.
Yeah, that's his courage, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic. You open your eyes and you look up, and you see there's a constellation that is coming out in the twilight. Even this late, you can see a strange one building up directly up there. Do you know your constellations?
Not especially. I mean, I have academia.
You do academia? Why don't you make me a roll, see if you can figure out.
Ooh.
Okay, insight and academia?
I'll give it to you. Difficulty.
Or reason and academia.
I'll give it to you. Give it difficulty 3.
Okay. Oh, well, good and bad.
Okay.
So I've got a crit.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Which is 2 successes normally.
Yeah.
And I've also got a 19, which because of the increased difficulty is a complication.
Why didn't you roll 3 dice?
Because only 2 dice. I didn't use any momentum.
No, it was a crit. It was a crit.
I know, but you could have rolled an extra dice. You have momentum to spend.
I could roll an extra dice? Yeah,
Nah.
all right, I'll spend some momentum and roll another dice.
No, you can't take it now.
That's another crit.
There you go. See, it worked out. Everyone's happy. So you look directly up and you look at the formation up in the sky, and you're sort of looking at it, trying to be careful. And you sort of recognize it as, well, from where you're standing, it looks like the constellation of Tartarus. Tartarus? No, Taurus.
Okay.
Not Tartarus.
I was like,
I
this
like
is
the
a
first
different
one.
game, but
Yeah,
go
but
off.
we're playing Hades 2 now. That's where we go. But anyways, yeah, let's walk. What's really terrifying is that as you're looking up towards it, the constellation shifts.
Oh, that's not right.
And you sort of go, what is that? As it shifts, it seems to shift into a pair of eyes, and it
Oh, that's not
stares directly into your soul. And as it does, you also feel something rumbling in your chest, and you hum a tune. Please give yourself the truth, humming a dead tune.
Looks like you'll be going back for drinks, Lula, but you may be the only one.
Before he goes inside. All right. Yeah,
Okay, how many?
They seem to be ready for you. They are arming themselves. You don't know what's going on, but they seem to be preparing.
How many folk are we talking?
Still 7.
Okay. I feel like distraction time. I think it would be fun to steal a car, put it in drive with a little brick on the accelerator, and just send it down the hill.
I can do that, Alex. I can do that. And I think without missing a beat, Lou just walks off in a direction kind of away and out of eyesight of those 7 folks.
So let me get the plan straight. 1, you're going to steal a car, one of the trucks. 2, you're going to set the truck to roll down towards everyone there. 3, you're going to either use the distraction to take care of the 7 people or get inside the building, right?
Yeah.
I feel
think
like
it's-
Alex might be able to help me make a bomb that on contact with someone, there's going to be an explosion. The bomb is going to be in the truck.
Yeah,
Is that-
for sure.
Is our plan to take them out or to create a distraction so we can get into the weather station?
Both.
Yeah, I'm quite happy if the car goes down the hill, wee, away from the weather station, and then explodes. I feel like that's fun.
To draw them off.
Yeah.
I like it. We're going to make that an extended test. So with an extended test, oh God, I hope I get this right. With an extended test, you all contribute to filling a stress bar to getting things done. The stress bar, once it's filled, means that you get the thing that you want. In this case, enough of them will leave that you can get in to escape. So first things first, we're going to go to you one by one. You're all going to tell me what you're doing. You're going to roll some dice, and then when I fill the stress bar, see how far it goes. I have made the stress bar a 7-slot stress bar. If you get, for every point you spend, is how many people will be distracted at the end of the check.
Nice.
Fair for everyone?
Yeah, sounds
You
good.
don't have a choice. Let's see what you gotta do. So, who's first? Let's tell me what it looks like. This is the moment. This is the bit that we get to put in the trailer, in the the preview for the movie when it comes out. So we get to see you do cool things. So everyone, one by one, who wants to go first? Tell me what you do. Go from there.
I would like to make a little package and then hand it off to Lula. I think that makes sense.
I will sneak up and I will steal a civilian truck and bring it to these 2.
Okay, sick.
And then
I'd like to cut in between. I think stealing the truck is cool, but it'll make more sense to steal the truck that's there and lead that truck directly while you're stealing it. Because otherwise, you have to get in the truck and then drive around. Because remember, you are in like an empty area with just the trucks that are there.
Okay.
What if you
I will
filch some keys?
sneak up, because I can do sneaking, and I will steal a truck. If it's a military truck, they don't use keys.
Ah,
Because soldiers don't carry keys.
that's fair. I will take your
We'll take
word
your
on
word for
it.
it. And what about, so getting to the truck isn't a problem. It is making the truck go in the direction it needs to go with no one in it. That's the last bit. So it sounds to me like we have a 3-part check. The first one is going to be you getting in and sneaking everyone in close enough to get inside the truck. The second is going to be you making the bomb inside the truck. And the third is going to be you, Lula, setting it to leave to go on ahead.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start with the stealth test. Now they are alerted and they know you're coming and they're here to make life difficult. Difficulty is 4.
Oh,
Rude.
There are certain people, it's twilight, they are like, we know someone's here, it is snowing, it's not that easy, you need every benefit you can get.
okay.
Now
So
could be a
this
very
would
good
be
time to spend a fortune point.
yeah. What test will this be? Coordination and stealth?
I'll give you coordination and stealth.
Yeah. I'm not that great at it, to be honest with you.
Well, would you like to tell us how fortune points work when you spend it?
Go ahead, Lloyd. That would be an excellent moment.
Oh no, please, I don't want to take it away from you. Explain it for me last time. Have it, please. Pretend you're running the game for me.
I'm not allowed to say anything, but that's fine.
Go on, Gavin, explain how fortune points work.
So fortune points do a bunch of different things, but in this instance, we can spend a fortune point to assume a critical success.
So that means, is it a separate one from the 2d20 rolls, or is it one of your dice turned to a 1d20?
One of your it's a separate roll is assumed to roll a 1.
Fantastic. So a separate
A little
roll.
squid head in my on my
So we
special dice.
assume you have 2 successes already banked, and you have 2 more left.
Yeah, I'm going to spend a point of momentum if that's all right with the group.
Do it.
Get me another dice, which
Nice.
takes us down to 1, which means that I'm rolling 3 dice.
Do it.
You're using 2 successes, easy.
Oh, it's crap. And I've got no successes, so I will spend a fortune point. My last fortune point. No, got one more fortune point to re-roll those 3 dice.
All right.
I think that's statistically wise.
Yeah. And that's much better. There we go. 6, 7, and 5. So it's 3 successes. So that
Alright.
is 4 successes.
4 successes exact. Is it 4 successes exactly?
It should be
5.
Isn't it 5 because you've got a critical?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
so
you're
you
right,
should put
5.
1 back into
Yeah. One back into momentum.
All right, fantastic work. Now that you've succeeded, you get to roll against the stress box to see what goes on there. So you start with 2d6. And in this game, these dice are special. A 1 and a 2 is 1 hit and 2 hits. A 3 and a 4 is nothing. A 5 and a 6 is a hit with an effect. If you roll any effects, I'll allow you to narratively add anything you want to do to the scene.
Okay.
You can also spend momentum to have more dice if you like. I hope I'm doing that
Okay,
right.
so I have 2 successes
Excellent.
and I have 1 effect. My little squid head.
Would you like to use the effect to maybe give someone else a bonus?
Yeah,
plus
I
1
will.
forward, or
And what does it narratively look like?
So as I'm sneaking up to the truck, I noticed that one of the 2 of them is actually got petrol dripping out of the petrol tank. I can see it creating like a puddle on the snow underneath. And I think to myself, if this truck drives off, that petrol could catch fire. And I will whisper this to Luba and point it out to her as she comes up to look at the truck.
Fantastic. Lula, when you're making a roll, if you succeed your check, you will get 2 more d6s to roll for damage against the stress test.
Fabulous.
Speaking of which, you have the truck. It's time for you to rig it. Give me the rigging roll. This should be easy.
Well, should we do the bomb first?
I feel that bomb and you are happening at the same time.
it's
Perfect.
cool. You
And
got
also,
this.
like, because we directly jump to you, it makes more sense. Difficulty is 1.
All right, my cat is here to help.
Hi, cat.
So I think
Please, what is the baby's name?
this is Princess Hot Dog,
Extremely good, thank you.
and she likes sleeping in the sunspot in my room, but now the door is shut and she is trapped inside with us. So I think that I would like to roll coordination. And then can I use 2 skills because I have engineering and I have vehicles?
Unfortunately, you can only use 1 skill for a roll.
That's okay. Engineering is 5, so I'll take that.
And can Princess Hot Dog also make a roll, or like is that not?
People, you may think I'm not a cat person. You don't get bonuses for cats in this house.
Okay, but she's Princess Hot Dog. Hot Dog.
That is true.
I can bring my boy Buster
Dang
up.
it, Lloyd.
No.
Come on.
Come on.
No.
All right.
No pet bonuses. I have no pets. People without pets don't get bonuses.
Okay. So I have an 11 for coordination, and I have a 5 for engineering.
Nice, I love it.
Nice.
I rolled a 4 and a 12.
All right, that is one. Wait, how much for engineering?
So I was trying to roll 16 or under.
Fantastic. Did you roll below your skill?
I did. My skill was a 5, and one of my rolls was a 4.
So that's 2, an extra success. So that's
three
what, 3 successes for that roll?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I needed a 1.
So bank 2 momentum. You are rolling 4d6. You can spend the momentum to roll more d6s if you want to try and really push this up.
Okay, gang. I feel like I'm gonna lose a momentum in the next scene, yeah?
Yeah, so spend some.
Yeah, I would like to spend, what do you guys think? 1 or 2 momentum?
Well, 2 momentum, it increases after the first one. So 1 is 1 point of momentum, 2
so
dice.
Momentum, each one increase afterwards, so you can spend 1 or 3 or 6.
I'm gonna spend 1.
Do it.
So I'm rolling 5d6.
Yeah, do it.
All right. Actually, you know what? Let's do the dice tower. This is more fun. 6. 6. What the fuck? 2. 5 and 4. Who does quick math? That's 10, 11.
No, we need the individual numbers.
So, once again, let's do it one more time. So, a 1 and a 2 is a 1 and a 2. A 3 and a 4 is nothing. A 5 and a 6 is 1 and effect.
Heard. Okay. 6, 6, 5, 4, 2.
6, 6, 5,
5.
nothing, 2. That's 5, which is incredible because that means no matter what you do, Alex, you have succeeded with 5 successes.
And
Hella.
2 effects.
With 2 effects.
And 2 effects.
As far as I'm concerned, you can just, I would say you can roll just to gain momentum because you're there. We'll see if we get any complications.
Hella. Okay, nice.
Difficulty 0 task.
Hella. Jes, did you want to pick the effects since they were your role?
You know, I'm happy to coordinate.
Hella.
I think Alex has a really exciting thing in how the explosion is going to be like 80,000 times bigger and better than we thought it was going to be.
Okay, cool. Alex, obviously we went past the Lutefisk place, and how you get Lutefisk is you wash it in lye. So I just pocketed some of the lye. And then obviously when we add the lye to the gasoline, we're getting hydrogen.
Love it.
So we're actually making a fucking gas bomb inside the gasoline tank. And I think that he's been just popping that in, and then it's just a lit cigarette.
Fantastic. Give me the
And
roll.
the cigarette has just been like balanced on the fuel intake, and it's just gonna like slide in as it rolls down.
I love that for you. So you're making it, because there is no difficulty for this, because everything has already been done, you're rolling at difficulty 0, and you're going to generate momentum to get there. So every success you get is just going to give you momentum. Because they roll with
Nice.
2 effects, gain 1 extra die to roll.
Hella cool. Fab. Great. So I will roll reason tactics. That feels fair.
Yeah, makes sense. I'll give it to you.
Cool. So that's a 14. And that is 3 successes.
All right. Add 3 to the
Bank
momentum.
that momentum, baby.
Right. So
Maximum momentum.
describe to me what it looks like when you finally finish the bomb and the car goes off.
I think it's just the there's sort of like a bang, and you're like, oh no, the gasoline, and then you're like, Something else is going on. Oh no. And I would like to pass the mic to Jes to tell me what the final effect is.
I think that the final effect is actually there are pieces of the car that explode off and actually like hit at least one of the people. I know that they're distracted. I think we've already rolled all of the stress, but like one is taken out.
He's having a cigarette and he's like, "Da." With your full successes and the explosion going off, we have the natural, because you're playing the game, someone screams Achtung, and people start running and fleeing, and there's panic, and more people come out of the building to see what's going on. There is a window of opportunity for you to sneak inside. No roll.
I would like to do a roll, but like this.
Like a tactical roll?
If that's okay. Yeah.
So on the other side, I'm sprinting. I want to get it as quick as possible.
No. I'm doing a roll.
So with that, you get to the door of the weather station, you open it, and you enter.
Can I try and open the door?
All right, it's a wheel thing. You put your hand directly on it. As soon as you lay your hand on the door, there is a cold chill that runs on your hand, which is kind of really weird and icky and not quite sure why. But you can grab it and you twist, and it twists along as best it can. You can now pull it open if you like.
I'll stand off to the side of the door and I will slip my brass knuckles on.
All right. So this is going to be a combat scene because even though they've seen their cat, they're only slightly distracted. So they might turn and be like, someone's coming in, and then something's going on there. So I'm going to say, you people can tell me how this works out, but this is a combat round that's going to start up. As soon as the door flies open, a player can take a turn, and then an NPC will take a turn, and then a player will take a turn. And if I don't have combat in this game, Gavin will literally fire me, so I have to get it. So let's see what you got.
I would like to use call to action. In an action scene, you may spend a minor action to let an ally take an immediate minor action. As a major action, you also make a coordination plus tactic test with difficulty of 1 to grant 1 immediate minor action to 4 allies.
So what you want to be like,
I guess.
open the door, both of you go.
Yeah.
I like it. It's great. You can start. Give me that roll.
Great.
Does it say what the difficulty is? I'll go look it up.
Difficulty of 1.
All right. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Hopefully. Coordination tactics 13.
We have momentum to spend if you want to.
I got 3 successes, baby. Do not worry about it.
Add to that bad boy.
So 2 momentum, please.
Nice.
All right. So with 2 momentum, the door's going to fly open, and the 2 of you can take the first action against these 2 troopers.
I am going to strike him firmly in the face with my brass knuckles.
All right. So the music kicks in. The door open up. You step inside, and you're
just before the door opens.
Yeah.
Mike stands there. He puts his brass knuckles on, and he says, "Dusseldorf Junior Varsity Boxing Champion."
You didn't say which year.
The year I was there.
Every year.
Every year. There we go.
Every year.
Very good.
Right. You fly in, and let's see what you got. The trooper is caught by surprise. I'm going to say this is not a pose roll. It's simply a difficulty of 1.
Okay. So this will be brawn plus fighting.
Yeah.
And I'm going to spend a point of momentum to give me an extra dice.
I love it. Make the roll.
Strong.
I'm looking for 14. And we get nice 2 criticals.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Oh.
Add to that momentum pool, baby.
Oh, let me just check what my fighting is. Yeah, 2 criticals.
So that is 4 successes. You needed 1, so 3 momentum.
We're at max momentum already, even with the one that I just
momentum
spent.
cannot go higher than 6. But you can start momentum.
Sorry, Lloyd.
Yeah.
Personal momentum. I can keep my personal momentum to spend on the follow-up roll, so I now do damage. and I can spend momentum to buy extra threat dice, right?
Yes.
So I'll put 1 point of momentum back in, which means I have 2 personal momentum that I can spend on my damage roll.
Nice.
Cute.
Cool. So these have got a damage of 4 stress, and they are vicious and stun, which means that if I get any effect, it counts as additional stun damage on top, additional stress damage on top.
Nice.
So that is 1, 2 stress plus 1, 2, 3 effect. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
All right. This damage is probably going to take this poor fella out. He was like, I was just chilling.
Brass knuckles, man.
I was an innocent black sun trooper working for a horrible company. I'm just
So this is a 1-2. This is a 1-2 strike, punch to the gut, and as he doubles over, an uppercut under the jaw.
That is more than enough.
He's got a glass jaw in it.
Instantly done.
And then I will step to one side to allow Alex to step through the door.
All right. And Lula, you also get a chance to strike.
Yeah, so as that door is opening, I kind of clock Mikey doing this. I take a monkey wrench out of my tool belt. I kind of flip it in my hand, catch it, and I just chuck it at the other guy's head.
Nice.
I would love, if y'all are okay with it, to take a momentum because I'm rolling brawn is 8,
We've got
athletics
loads.
1.
Take 2, take 3.
All right, I'll
3
take
points gives you
2.
2 extra dice.
All right, I'll do that. So I'm rolling 5 die.
Yes.
Whew, all right, I rolled a 4, a 3, a 5, an 11, and a 12. So that's 3 successes. But my brawn is 8, and so I rolled 5, 4, 3. Is that
It has to be below your skill, not your attribute.
below the skill? Okay.
Have you got
All right.
fighting as a skill?
I don't. I wish I did. I'm doing athletics. Yeah.
That's all good.
So, 3 successes.
Nice.
And then for my monkey wrench, for my weapon, it's 2, the little Cthulhu, and stun. Tell me how it works.
So,
Yeah.
when you roll your damage die, if you roll a Cthulhu symbol, aka 5 or 6, it will stun the opponent, which Lloyd has to double confirm what that means. He's got a sheet in front of you. Don't worry about it for now. When it comes out, I'll let you know. But you also can use momentum to add more dice to that roll, to roll more dice.
Okay.
And I did make a mistake. I'm going to go back and relink. When it comes to bonus damage, it doesn't cost you 1, then 2, then 3. It costs you 1 for each. And you can only get a maximum of 3.
All right.
So you earn 2 momentum with your extra successes, correct?
Fabulous.
So that's an extra 2 damage dice you could slap into that.
Might as well
Yeah.
do it.
Let's go ahead and do that. All right, so I'm rolling 4 dice. I rolled a 5, a 6, a 3, and a 3.
Okay, so
Right,
that's 2 damage and 2 effects.
2 effects. And Lloyd is going to remember what the effects are. Don't worry, he is an expert at reading real quick.
Hey, this is edited. You got time.
If the stun is it goes above that character's resilience score, they cannot take actions on their turn. And the enemy has 2 resilience.
And I
I'm going to say
stun.
equals or exceeds. So yes, you stun them and they can't act. So you hit them so hard, they're reeling and they're moving back and they're trying to get some kind of like bonuses directly in front of you. But now you can
I
go...
imagine he's wearing like the German style helmet, and the thrown wrench goes through and goes clong on the helmet
Makes
like
sense
that.
to
And
me.
the guys,
As far as I'm concerned, that is enough to take him out if you want to just narrate just knocking him out if you want.
Yeah, absolutely. So it hits the helmet, the boing sound goes. I feel like there's something for this man to trip over, and that's just enough.
Is it a cat, perhaps?
oh yeah,
He's a cat. The cat
Nice.
comes in clutch. He trips over the cat. The cat doesn't get harmed, though, because this cat is incredibly lucky. He
Incredibly lucky.
hits his head even further, but his neck just snaps. He's out.
All right.
There's no neck support in the helmet. That's what it is. Bad design.
He hits. In fact, he falls down the stairs directly behind him, and he trembles down, so we can see a really good sickening crunch at the very end.
Noted.
The cat comes up to your leg and starts running around you. Just
Great.
rubbing it.
I scoop that baby into my pocket and I give him a little loot fisk.
Oh, they're really happy to have you. That feels good. All right,
Nice.
you're in. There are stairs going down in what looks like this rocky area, but the stairs are metallic, seemingly working their way down directly there. There is lights that have been hung up across the area, run by along those cables that are run along the earth directly to that you saw coming from the other building, and they're lit all the way down.
Do either of these two guards have any devices on them that we think the stethoscope attachment would plug into?
You go to them to look it up, and no, they do not.
Okay.
Creeping
Right.
time, I guess. Do
We
you
go
want to blow
down.
the lights or do you want to keep the lights?
Well, you may notice if the lights go out. They're expecting
Okay.
the lights to stay on, yeah?
Yeah.
And we're going in blind
Oh.
no matter what, so I think that's perfect.
We grab their little jackets and their hats and we put them on.
I love
And we're just like, oh, it's so sneaky.
You look so stylish, yet so evil.
It's so evil. Wow, that Gucci design is so beautiful.
You know, Gucci, you're that famous Black Sun designer. All right, so
Okay.
the
Down the
stairs
steps.
are head to it, and you go down these metal stairs that have been like put into it of the rock directly around. As you're going further down, the floor feels incredibly icy. Like you can see yourself slipping and sealing a little bit going down. You know this because there's like what looks like a rope around the very edges that you can like sort of grab to help yourself go up as you're making way around the corner.
Okay. We proceed.
We work our way down carefully.
Yeah, I'm like Pink Panthering this. It's very slow. I feel like the further we get down, the more and more danger I sense in myself. And I really do want to get back for that drink.
That's probably fair.
Yeah.
You start to like lean across to keep going. Now, here's where things get really weird. Who has humming to a dead tune as a... All right. What sides? Are you all going on the same side? Or are you splitting into different corners?
I think myself and Vicky are on the same side. I think that makes sense.
Fantastic. So, as you are going along, Meki, and you're going aside, you have no problem whatsoever making your way, Lula. You make your way directly across. The two of you, as you are starting to move up, there's a bit where the rope seems to end.
Uh-oh.
And you think, oh, there's nothing there. But when you reach your hand out, there are what looks like slots etched into the wall, like metal slots put in. They're about human-sized. They're dug into the wall, and there's soft cushions on both of them.
Great, I just put my hand right in there, no problem.
Yep,
it's definitely not a dead body.
Yep,
Sorted.
there's no dead body. It's a nice little soft cushion directly there. And you put your hand directly there, you can see there's pictures on there. Some pin-up pictures, PG-13, and like, letters from home. Like, this is where like some of the Black Sun would sleep, I suppose.
Would you describe these as bunks, perhaps?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Are there perhaps some alive boys in there, or no?
Just nice little bunks.
Huh. Cool.
Okay. It's the living quarters.
Can I see any small box devices with sort of an AUX style hole in it?
None whatsoever.
Okay,
Looks like they're just nice little comfortable bunks.
great. I toss it in case there's anything good in there, and then
They're hiding a really naughty magazine beneath the bed. That's about the best you got.
Frisky Fraulein's.
I've been a lifelong subscriber.
I've heard of this, but obviously never seen it myself. My older brother, yeah?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. What else is in the area?
Just
on the opposite side?
The doorway going directly ahead.
Okay.
You move along past the bunk bedside. It's only on your side. It's not on the side that Lula was going along. And you get out to the end, and you can see what looks like a corridor leading up into 3 separate paths.
Okay. I will have a listen, see if I can hear anything coming from each of the 3 different paths.
Yeah, sure. You go to listen in this area. Please make a roll. However, your threat range is 18 plus.
Ooh.
Difficulty is 1.
You got this. What's our momentum at? 3?
3, yep. Let me have a look. I've got, what is this, insight?
Yeah, I'll give you insight. Insight and
Observation.
Observation.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, what did you say the difficulty was?
1.
1, but a threat range of 18. Oof.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Oh.
Also, lose your dice.
Oh, no.
No.
You beefed
That'd
it.
be a fail and a complication, a 16 and a 20.
Do you have 1 fortune left to spend for a full reroll?
I do have 1 fortune left to spend for a whole
definitely spend on
reroll,
this roll. That's a great idea.
and I will definitely spend it on this roll as well. That's 1 success.
But your luck will run out from henceforth.
2 successes.
All right. From 2 successes, you can pick up 2
14
things.
and a 6.
Directly in front of you, going like directly ahead in a straight front, is what sounds like a bunch of people getting together and doing some kind of work.
Gross.
The work gross. The work sounds hurried, like they're like talking faster and faster, trying to get something controlled, like moving on as quick as they can. What's interesting about it is that when you start listening, it's really frantic, and it just kind of stops. To your left, as you are looking down that side and listening as best you can see what you can see. You can not see. You can hear what sounds more like machinery running and like building up and trying to like sort of like keep going, sort of like stretching out, it's like powering up, then powering down, then powering up, then powering down. Nothing going directly there. To your right, you hear a tune.
Uh-oh.
Beep, 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 beep.
Is it
Okay.
that tune?
It is that tune.
I will
Question
relay
is-
this information to my compatriots. Machinery, people are working, a beautiful sounding music.
I feel like... Sorry, go.
I haven't heard this humming yet, right?
Nope, you have not yet, no.
And, you know, he used his ears, but I have a feeling, you know, if Alex and I were also quiet, we might be able to hear this. Do I hear the humming?
If you're quiet and listen hard enough, yes, you can.
Don't do that.
I don't think it's that beautiful. I mean, I'm very drawn to the machinery, you guys. I think maybe if I go
That's
in there, I could
beautiful
tinker
music
with
for you,
things.
right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think we should start there.
So you're gonna go to the left to the machinery, right?
Yeah, I think this is a weather station. It has a large antenna type thing. We should stop whatever it is from transmitting or something.
Yes.
So you head towards the left, and it's not hard for you to see what's on this side. There's a bunch of people seemingly in like, you know, the scientists because they're wearing lab coats. It's the universal sign. And they are moving around a whole bunch of machinery and are working on it and carrying on it. You can see there's more cables linked out, probably to the weather station, sort of moving about the area. So like they're sort of working on this machine as best they can. They're doing something directly here.
Would our academic be able to understand what that might be with some help from our engineer?
Are you going to go in and take a look? Or are you going to try and figure it out from this side?
I mean, we'll have an initial look, try and figure it out from the doorway before we move in, I think. And then if we can't figure it out, maybe go down there and take a closer look. And, you know, the star reporter for Nachtful's News could maybe make an appearance again.
In which case, please give me a roll. Anyone can assist you with 1 die, but the difficulty is 4.
Oof.
It also means that the threat range, the complication range, is 17
Yeah.
plus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we want to do academic or do we want to do machine? Do you guys want to compare?
Stats. Who's good
Yeah.
at the thing?
My insight, if we're using insight, would be 8, and my engineering is 5.
Exactly the same. My insight is 10 and my academia is 3.
Okay, but if I'm using my
you've got a higher-
reasoning,
You've got a
It's
higher
11.
critical range than me.
okay. And you said
So
one.
it's probably
one
worthwhile
turn?
you making the roll and I assist you.
Okay.
Also, really important rule. If you assist someone in something and a complication comes up, you all take it.
Yeah. Can I also assist
Yeah.
with my command skill? My
Do
leadership.
better. Do better.
Well, no, because
Yeah.
you know the people in charge. You're watching who's in charge. You're looking what they're saying. You're picking up their words. Everyone speaks German here. It's fine.
Yeah. And I have mysticism. I've got vibes.
Yeah, you know what's up. Give me the rolls. Let's see what you got. Difficulty is 4.
And I'm sorry, did you say because there's help happening, we'll only roll 1 die, or is it still
The
2?
person that's making the main roll rolls 2 die. Everyone else rolls 1 die.
Okay, the stress. I was just, whew.
I'm
Okay.
Still,
Do you want to add
we
some
still
momentum?
have momentum. Well, gorgeous
Take
green
one.
cubes here.
Yeah. You being the leader, you should spend momentum to ensure it's good. But let's see what the other 2 roll first. Because you 2 could roll and we see how bad it looks.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
have no fortune left.
Yes.
I
It's
rolled
a.
Oh.
Sorry. Go.
a 10 and a
13.
12.
So that's 1 from me.
And I rolled a 10 and a 12. And I was looking for 13.
So that's 3 successes. So, hey, Alex, you better roll high.
I did. Don't worry.
Excellent. I'm
No, you
proud
want
of
to roll
you.
low.
It's
low.
an 18.
Okay.
I will spend a fortune to re-roll
On 1 dice? All right.
on one critical complication for a team roll.
Y'all got to play.
I'm a team player. Leadership is my jam. Let's go.
Let's see what you got.
That is still a failure, but not a critical failure.
So, now, just because you didn't roll a complication doesn't mean I can't just spend some threat and give you.
Can spend threat.
I'm okay with that.
How much threat do I have currently?
You have 7 points currently.
Let's spend 1 to ensure Jes, Lula also now has the truth. Humming to
I'm
a
sorry.
tune.
Or Jeff.
Let's spend another 2 to upgrade everyone to bopping to a dead tune.
Bopping
Bopping.
to a
Yeah.
dead tune.
Okay.
You're looking, hey, plus side, you get what you want to cost. You're looking at the problem that is covered there. You're looking at the way you're trying to work out what it is and sort of like figuring out why. And it's getting harder and harder for you to figure out what's going on. So you're not quite sure. And then one of them goes to the other and goes, is it transmitting? Is it working? They're like, not yet. Do you have a taster? So they go, I'll show you. And they turn it up. And the tune rolls through the corridor that you're in. You all
Okay.
can hear that weird humming. And at this point, when you all hear it, it really resonates with you. And you really like, now when you move, you kind of like, you're kind of like shaking to the tunes because it's a little bit addictive, it's like, it's kind of there. You're moving your head back up, you're bopping to the tune quietly, but it's in your head and it's running. This weird song. You can work out that they're definitely doing something with it. You just don't know what that something is.
I think we should break this machine.
Yes, but I also love this song. You guys were so right.
It does hit. It does hit. Like,
What a bop.
What a bop. Eurovision 1970, it's gonna go off.
It's gonna go off!
Once this is declassified, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Does anybody have a bomb handy?
Give me 5 minutes.
I know a guy.
I feel like it's cogs and stuff, so surely we can just like
Smash it, right?
wrench, jam, steal all the bolts, you know? Like, I feel like that's the vibe. See?
Yeah, I mean,
There
is
are
this...
5 people in that room, so you can do what you want. They're all scientists. I'm sure they're weak.
Hey,
Well-
hey, women in STEM, how dare you?
Wait, hold on. I didn't say women. Women are weak. Hold up. Carry on.
I'm just saying.
Well, Miko reaches into his satchel and he takes out his Sten gun,
Ooh.
puts a magazine into it and racks the slide. Well, I think perhaps we should end this party, yeah?
Rooty tooty, let's get shooty, as the kids say.
I look at Alex and I say, I've never heard the kids say that. You're very out of touch.
Sorry. Rooty tooty, let's get shooty is what all the kids are saying these days.
All right, so you're gonna go into start shooting scientists?
Yeah. It's either that or they become astronauts for the Americans, okay? Someone's got to do something.
So they're like working their work, and you're gonna go in and just shoot them all up. Is that what you're going to do, Gavin? Just double confirm
No.
me? Okay.
No. I'm gonna...
If I may I suggest you two, and I look back and forth and I say, can we give them the option to run before we murder them?
I was gonna take them prisoner.
Strong. And steal their lab coats and their little devices, hopefully.
Threaten them with the machine gun, yeah? Ho ho ho, now I have a machine gun?
Extremely good.
Yeah. Okay, and I will march down the stairs brandishing the Sten gun.
Cool.
Tag, meinen Herren! Up against the wall, please!
So when they
Quick,
see
fast!
you, they put their hands up and they step away from the machine.
Okay, I will gesture with the Sten gun towards the opposite wall.
Yep, they move away from there. As they do, you, Alex, are a people person, so you notice something very interesting. They look relieved.
Oh, they're prisoner scientists. Boo! Okay, sure. Prisoners in STEM, I guess.
They step back from the machine. One of them goes, "Are you here to destroy it?"
Well, that is one of the options we have, yeah.
They all
Listen.
go quiet.
What language are they speaking?
They speak in German.
Okay.
Cool.
They are asking if we want to destroy it.
I
They seem keen for that to happen.
yeah. I think I would like to walk up, look at them in the eye, and go, so which one of you wants to be the one to press the off button?
They look at each other and they go, "There is no off button."
What is this machine?
Yeah.
They're like, "Isn't it obvious?"
No, not to me. I am a reporter. I am not a technician.
Mickey,
It's
ask
a
if they speak
transmission
English.
device. So when was that?
I don't speak German, you guys. Can you relay what's
I can
happening?
read English.
They say English. It's a little bit accented. They're like, "It's a transmission, a radio transmitter. It will send a signal out."
And
It's funky tune, yeah?
They reel back in fear when you say that.
oops. Yeah, I thought you might say that. Now, you don't happen to know where the thing is that's transmitting is?
They point down the corridor you just came from.
Yeah, boy. Great. Well, you know what? You should all point towards the person who's in charge.
There's a bit of a 2-3 second like, "Oh no, what are we doing?" And then everyone points to this one lady at the far back.
Women in STEM, let's go. I'm like, hey, Lula, do you think you can destroy this as quickly as possible?
And then
Aye,
she
aye,
just
sir.
gets to work.
So, here's where something really interesting happens. As you're going down, the lady from the back is like, wait, you're just going to hit it?
Well, so I actually have a talent called Jerry Rig, and so I would like to see if I can repair this machine by destroying it. I'm repairing it so it doesn't hurt people.
So it transmits only directly to the Führer and no one else.
So, here's something really interesting happens, right? You go to start jury rigging the machine. First thing, whenever you do something from one part and you move to another bit, when you come back, that bit's been reset. Whenever you move around to grab something else has been returned back to place. It's like in the corner of your eye. And every time it does, you accidentally hum the tune. Like it just comes out. The second thing you notice is that this transmission stuff put down isn't built just for radio. It's built to transmit things from very far down underwater. This is a submarine's like transmission stuff. It's got like a little thing with radar going around. It's got all the trims and bittons. It seems to have been repurposed directly here. Not only that, it seems to always be here because it's attached to the wall. Like it was always meant to be part of this wall, and the cables were always meant to be part of it. It's all been put together like it's strictly strange there. Finally, the last thing you notice is that all the scientists, seeing this not work, 3 of them start crying.
It's okay. It's okay. This is gonna be fine. It's so okay. You guys actually want to help me because they keep resetting, and I feel like if you keep your hands on the machine when I'm over here, everything's gonna be fine.
They rush up. They're like, we can't. We've tried to stop it. We have no control. It's gone past us. We can't stop it from here. We need to stop it from there.
From down there.
Okay, well, you
The
can go.
woman in charge steps up and is like, when we got here, we thought we could figure it out, but everyone who goes through that door, if they become part of the song, they just want to get this message out. We don't know what happened, but something in there is making this work, and everyone who goes in there doesn't come back.
What if
And
there was a big bomb that destroyed this tower? I look at Alex.
I feel like I'm doing the Irish people a disservice, but yeah. We pose that to them. Do they have
Explosives?
anti-song? Yeah.
They say no, they do not. But there is an arsenal on the north stretch you could probably get explosives from.
Okay. Do they have the little boxes
Which do what?
which connect into
Whatever
a
these-
stethoscope?
Plug
Oh,
into.
and they look at you and go, oh, and they come up and they sort of like reach down to the bottom and they take like 3 of them out for you.
Great.
Let's hope these are not natural versions of MP3 players that are actually just playing the music into our ears as we plug them in. And we're like, oh.
Well, tell you what, I'm the leader. I will plug it in mine first. And I will get the STEM lady to take you to the place if I cannot do so myself. And then you can let the others go, I guess.
So you plug it in. It does not play you the tune. It plays you something much worse. It is a speech by the
The cheeky
Führer.
girls.
Ugh.
Sorry.
It is a speech
by the Führer.
A good 2-hour-long speech about all the blessings that the Führer has.
Okay.
But you two don't speak German, do you?
I speak some German.
I don't.
I kick it and stomp it with my boot.
You break it immediately. You're like, nope, that was worse. I hear the tune. It's better.
Yeah.
Ah,
We...
I've heard this one.
I've heard this one. It wasn't very good the first time. I only really like underground Führer speeches. Do we want to bomb? Do we want to go into the terrible place and see what's in there and then deal with it?
Nope.
I feel like going into the terrible place would lead to terrible things.
I like to point out that I'm gonna give you a roll for this. You don't even know if bombing the thing won't just bring it back.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like, oh yeah, put a bomb there, you're done with bomb stuff that you don't currently have.
Okay, lean into my strengths here. We've been speaking with Nactwolf STEM lady for a little while. I'm going to use my subtle clues. Sorry?
My name is Bernadette.
Bernadette. We've been speaking to Bernadette some time. Do I think she's telling the truth?
I'm not going to give you a roll because I think the fear in her eyes is real enough that you are pretty certain she's telling the truth.
Fair enough. Okay.
I don't think
I think
no roll needed for that. I think you can definitely work out. They're like, we may not be friends, but whatever this thing is, it's taken over this place. It is controlling us. We're not controlling it.
Yeah. I was just thinking that maybe she'd be like, oh, don't go through there. That's a terrible thing. And that's like the bomb storage. And actually she's like, yeah, the bombs are all over there, which is like a big chomping mouth or something waiting for us to go in.
Strong.
That's my chomping mouth.
It's really good.
Thank you.
Listen, as a person who is an occult dabbler, a dabbler of occult forces, if you will, is there something that I can sort of like tease out of this suggestion and from the experiences of the scientists to tell what's going on? Or what kind of entity or creature we might be dealing with?
All right, in that case, give me an occult roll.
Hello.
Difficulty is 3. I'm gonna make it 3 for this one.
2-3.
Because I think 3 makes more sense. Because even though you know what, no, you know what? Give enough clues. Difficulty is 2.
Okay. Can I use my mysticism?
Yep.
Great. And is that reason, insight,
I will give you
coordination?
reason.
Okay.
Can you guys hear Alex's cat right now? Meowing.
No. Should
Thank
I?
goodness. Because Hot Dog, the real life cat, she got taken out of the room, but now she wants
She's
back
playing
in.
her beautiful
She wants
music.
to come back in. Yeah.
And
We
I
have
support
momentum
her.
to spend.
Yeah, I will spend one of those for an extra dice.
Nice. Love that for you.
And I've got to hit a 12.
Nice.
And it's difficulty 2, yes? Ah. Oh. You're gonna love this, Jim.
Hit me. Hit me, baby. Let's go.
Well, I got an 18,
Nice.
a natural 20,
Nice.
and a 5.
Nice. All right. Well,
So I'm going to use a fortune to reroll that. Because this is a one shot, and that's pretty bad.
it's okay. I wasn't going to end the game. Just going to make it go faster.
Okay. Well, it's going great, okay? Because this was one of my rerolls.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
But I got a 4 and an 8, so
Still a success.
so it's 2 successes and a natural 20.
All right. So here's what we
Not my best
start
work.
from the top and we work our way down. There's something about everything people have said that is starting to cut towards you, and you start to like listen in, and you're putting all the clues together, and you're making it kind of like make sense occult wise. There is an entity that exists outside of time and space that wants everything to stop. It wants to bring everything down. And the way it does that is that it sings the song that brings out the end of the universe. The song that creates the heat death of the universe itself. The cold emphasizes it. The fact it wants to broadcast emphasizes it. Everything is there. If this song gets to its zenith and crescendos to the point where it's done, it will freeze the world and bring an end to it.
Cool.
A song is only as good as the people that are listening. So his entire point of giving the choir out is to ensure that people hear it. It will take people over if it thinks they are strong enough to resist it and good enough to carry on its word. But also, because this song brings out the death of the universe, it also rewrites reality, which explains why all of these items are like being pulled out and placed into things. The choir master, the best way to describe it, the Chorleiter in the case that we're here, is creating the submarine within the rocks around you in order to create an atmosphere that it can broadcast the song out there, which means currently right now, somewhere in that submarine you're looking for, there is someone singing that tune.
Great. Find that guy, ruin his life. Gotcha.
The problem is that as you realize this, it realizes you know. And for everyone in this room, the humming stops.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I look around nervously. I no longer hear it.
You look around nervously. The scientists are like, it stopped? It stopped? I can't hear it anymore. We can leave. They look really excited and they start to run out. And they stop in their tracks as ice starts to run up their leg.
Oh my God.
The entire room you're in right now starts to drop temperature incredibly fast.
Well, I think we need to leave.
Running.
But that's like, wait, don't leave us!
I grab them by the hand. Running.
You grab them by the hand. As you grab them and you pull, the hand comes, the body does not.
Oh no.
You hear them
harmless.
screaming as like the ice takes over their body.
I think
I'm
a
sorry,
tear
my
starts
friend.
running down my face, and Lou just doesn't even look back after seeing the arm disintegrate into icy dust. I mean, she is just booking it because the next thing she knows, that could be her.
All right, you run out of the control room, which is now literally icing. Like icicles are forming and like stalactites are building up to seal the room away. And you arrive back in the corridor. You see the cold is coming towards you. You could flee the building, hope someone else deals with it.
I mean,
We did get the deal with it or report back.
You could leave and hope that it doesn't transmit down by the time you get back.
It's gonna end the world, and I'm one of the idiots who lives in it. Like, let's go, you know. Like, I think we should head towards the bit where the guy is coming from. The submarine sound bath, as it were.
the singing.
Yeah, I run that way.
I agree.
All right. You start to run towards the singing, and as you're running towards where the humming is from, now that the humming is natural and you can hear the humming coming through, it really starts to get to you all. I'm gonna need you all to make me.
I'm gonna turn on greatest hits of the Third Reich on the valve-driven MP3 player or wherever it is that they've provided to us.
That sounds
Try and
good.
drown out.
And at this point, remember that while you have that on, you cannot hear.
I am not going to do that because I stomped mine into the ground.
Nice. How about you, Lula?
I am going to also play something. I don't think it's the same thing that he's listening to. I think we have wildly different music takes. But it's a nice, I'm not going to call it a bop because I don't want that back. But it is a nice little tune.
All right, Commander, in that case, only you please make me a roll using your will and your survival. Difficulty is 3.
Okay. Cool
And
beans.
everyone lose 1 momentum as you move to a different scene.
How dare you?
And
How are we doing on momentum?
We have 2. I think this is probably worth spending some on.
Yeah. So can I can only spend one, right? Because if I spend
only
the
spend
second one, I
one.
won't do anything.
But
Yeah,
you
okay.
could give Lloyd some threat.
I only have
I will
like
give
5, right? Or 4?
You have 5.
Yeah. Psst.
I'll give you an
And
extra
5 is
threat,
nothing.
and I'll roll
Yeah.
4 dice.
There goes
One
a-
extra threat, 1 momentum.
Yep. There
Let's
goes gonna
go.
be 3. You got this.
Ooh, nice. So I got 3, 4. I got 4 successes.
Oh, perfect. Add 1 to it. Your will is strong enough to keep you like stable enough that you're dead. That you can.
Oh, I lie. 5 successes.
Even better. You're like, yeah. If you want, I'll let you spend 2 momentum to protect you from the music for one blast.
Nope.
All right. So you carry on going through. You run into the other room, and as you get there, this entire room is already frozen over. And it looks like essentially a set of docks that have been built directly here. And they run all the way through to what you can see in the distance is a submarine. But around you, everything is twisted. There are doors sticking out from places they don't belong. There are wires hanging from stones that don't need to be there. The docks are both a dock and also a gangway, and also some of it is velveted. Like, it's like pieces of a submarine have been like transposed into multiple parts of this area and kept there. But what is even more terrifying, remember that guy from before with the hat?
Yes.
Who was done? He is there waiting for you, along with 3 of his soldiers, and they have guns. And when he sees you, he smiles.
Can I spend 2 momentum to make a truth, please?
Do it.
The nearest door to us, when I fling it open, goes directly into the heart of the submarine.
How would you know that?
I don't know that. I open the door and it's true.
Okay, so I'm gonna give it to you on one actually, no, I don't need to tell you a condition. I'm just gonna do what I want. So, there is a door. It is right there, but it is a jump over icy waters to get to. And you can see the door has slightly opened.
And I see the interior of a submarine through the crack.
Interior of a submarine. So he stands there and he starts his monologue as you see this. At any time during the monologue, you could all say, we're making a run for it, and you could just go for the jump.
I would like to do a call to action. And I would like to say, jump the door.
Well, Alex,
They can't
we
hear
can't
you.
hear you. So maybe the hand motions that we've had.
Hand signals.
So here comes the thing. Can you make the hand signal to the point where they don't see and realize what you're doing? Give me
I do
a
it behind my
stealth
back. I stand with my
test. You're like,
arms
"Oh,
behind my
fine,
back.
Don't worry about it. No, give me a stealth test.
I will do that. Stealth coordination?
Yep.
Nice.
And as
How
you do,
difficult is this?
difficulty will be 2, nice and easy, because there's
Okay.
2 people, 2 difficulties, nice and simple. And as you do, they stand up and they go, at last I see the members of Section M have found their way here, but you're too late. We shall broadcast.
You'll have to get through me.
We shall broadcast.
excuse
Wait,
me.
can you not hear me?
I'm sorry, I cannot hear you. So let me answer you back by saying,
All
And I'm
right.
just,
You're just like, woo.
Coming around the mountain when she
What did you
comes.
get?
2 successes.
2 successes.
Baby.
All right. You all know the door is there. You open fire, they open fire. At any time during this combat scene, you can declare you're making a jump. You make the jump, difficulty 2. If you make it, you're good.
Great.
okay, I am going to use the ice to slide into a piece of cover.
Nice.
And I'm
love it.
going to try and keep these guys occupied whilst these 2 go into the sub.
Okay.
Nice.
That's a crazy idea. I love it. So let's see what you got. I think no. I don't think you need to make a roll to get to cover. You can get to cover just fine. You slide in, you get your gun, you've got there. There are 4 people you need to business. I think. Oh no! Give me a tactical roll to find a good place to cover, so they don't have to worry about being shot.
But Commander, for Alex.
Coordination tactics test with difficulty of 1 to grant an immediate action to 4 allies.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that's part of the role. But I'm saying, no, sorry. Let me rephrase this. Give me a tactical roll, Gavin, to find a good spot, so they don't have to worry about being shot at when they make the jump over. Like giving them
Observation.
I'll give it to you. Difficulty is 2. No, 1.
Okay.
I don't think it's hard. It's flying around.
Reason or insight? Reason probably, isn't it?
Reason. You're in a hurry.
Yeah. And sorry, what did you say? Difficulty 1.
Difficulty 1. Shouldn't be too hard.
Oh, keep rolling off the table. You've 3 successes.
3 successes and 2 momentum directly in there. You slide in and you count it. For every momentum point you spend, that is going to be how long it will take for them to get to where the door is. Given the
Okay, well, we have 3 momentum.
Yeah.
Spend a lot.
Do it.
All right. Done and dusted. They will not be able to get past you or get anyone past you for 3 rounds.
Okay. My Sten gun. This is convenient. I've got ammo 3 for my Sten gun, and it has the stun quality when I use its salvo mode. So I can do 3 salvos from the gun each turn, stunning people if I hit.
I love that. They have cover where they are, but why don't we have an attack roll from you to see what the first one looks like?
Yes, sir.
What is salvo mode, dare I ask?
So each weapon has, if it says salvo and then it's got a special quality, it's essentially you firing a fusillade of shots, whether it be automatic fire or just rapidly firing a pistol.
Gotcha.
And each time you do it, it uses up a point of ammo. So I have 3 points of ammo. So every single salvo that I use uses 1 of my points of ammo. But a successful salvo attack can affect multiple people, and it changes the weapon's quality to that particular quality.
Gotcha.
So normally my Sten gun has it doesn't have any special qualities, but when I do a salvo, it gets stunned.
Nice.
Anyway, fighting. So that would be coordination.
Yep.
What's fighting?
Love it. Let me see what you got.
Ooh, I'm not great at this, but we'll give it the old college try. Give it the old college try, yeah?
Just roll high.
Yeah, that is 2 successes.
Fantastic. Give me your damage roll, and then I believe they roll cover to see what they can resist.
Okay, 2, 4, 6. I will use my point of personal momentum to add another dice to that. That's 7 dice. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage and 4 stun effect.
All right. So from the way you're shooting, they will in fact be able to resist quite a bit because I rolled successes on their cover.
Yeah.
And they do have armor, which reduced that by quite a bit as well. But I don't think that will reduce their stun. So I'm going to say the 3 other people next to you can't shoot. I would say the leader with the lieutenant with the cap can shoot you back. And he's going to open fire on you after everyone takes their turn. Because you 2 still have remember you used that thing you did to get everyone to go first?
Yeah.
So take your actions.
I'd like to do a spell.
Oh, do it.
I have the Gaze of Bailey.
Not you. You were in action. You gave them the actions, remember?
Okay.
Yeah.
I apologize. Go.
Wheeler.
I've been given the task of jumping. And
Do it.
so I do think as I jump, I'm going to take my pistol and kind of fire off some shots. Very like cool guys don't look at explosion style as I'm hopping over the ice. So do I need to make first like a jump roll and then my pistol roll?
Make me a brawn shooting roll.
Ooh.
Now add it all together.
Okay.
Difficulty will
Roll
be
fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually don't have fighting, but I would like to survive.
Tell you what, I will
need
let you
to-
make it a survival roll if you let me make the difficulty 3.
Ugh, I don't love that.
Then you're rolling fighting.
How many
Momentum?
oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Momentums do we have? None?
0.
Okay, so then I think I'm just gonna have to do fighting.
Oh.
Or excuse me, brawn, because
You could also just do jumping.
Oh
and
yeah.
not shoot.
You're so smart.
That's why Alex is in charge.
Yeah. Okay.
You could leave the fighting to other people if you're not feeling it.
So I'm, as I was saying, as we got, deeper down into the stairs, I'm really feeling like we're not going to make it back for that drink. So as much as I want to shoot, my gun stays in my pocket. So if I may, I'd like to do a coordination and athletics roll. So I'd be looking for a 12.
Hit me.
Whew, all right. I rolled a 1. And I also rolled a 9. So I think that is a critical success and a regular success.
So that's 3 successes.
So,
Gain 1 momentum.
1 momentum.
I'll come back to you. Actually, I'll come back to you in a minute. They are going to open fire.
That's fair.
So
do it.
The 3 of them are stunned from where they are. He is holding his cap. He reaches up. He pulls out a pistol and he points it towards the cover that you're behind. And then he spends a few things and does a few funky stuff on the side. Don't worry about it.
Oh, here we go. You have 6 threat.
I will spend 2 threats to activate his gun. All right, so that is 2 successes. Here's the interesting thing. He takes the gun out, he points it down, and as he does, he whispers something. And when he whispers something and he shoots, the bullet goes through the cover and ignores it.
That seems unfair to me.
Ghost gun.
Ghost gun.
That's cheating.
Well, don't forget that he has the eyes of a god that he looks through to see things.
Yeah, I guess.
Literally already established by the lore. It's fine, don't worry about it. You can take the hit. Oh, do you have any armor?
I do. I have a
You
flak
don't.
vest, so I have 2 points of armor.
You don't.
No, I don't.
Boo.
And then roll it again. Well, that's rubbish.
Good.
Only 4 points of damage. Not enough to get up there. Didn't even roll the fucking skull.
That's okay.
You got like 12, right?
11.
Oh, you're plenty of fine. He aims in, he takes the shot. It goes through the cover. It ignores it, like the cover and the thing wasn't there. It seems to get right through a section that you weren't even expecting, and it hits it directly there. He will, however, spend 3 momentum to roll again.
3 threat?
Sorry, no.
Because he's evil.
No. He gained 3 momentum from his roll.
Rude.
He gained 3 threat from this roll.
Yes, he gained 3 threat from his roll, and he'll spend that. Listen, it works, okay? Don't come at me. Spend that to shoot again. And this time, you shoot at the commander.
Yep, do it. If you think you're hard enough.
He does. Never mind, he doesn't. He did not.
Never punished.
Oh my god, how did I fail so bad on 3 dice?
It's because the cat's in my pocket and she's so lucky.
I got only 1 success. And as he aims to shoot at you, the ice goes over the gun and it freezes it and it breaks.
Oh,
Like,
I'm so
he
sad
said, look
for
at the
him.
gun. And he's like, huh. And he chucks it away. And he starts, for his movement turn, he starts walking towards you all.
Okay,
Well, he's got
for-
2 more movement turns to get to that door.
All right. So he's bopping towards like it's nothing. Sorry, what was something, Gavin?
my minor action, I take the clip out of my Sting gun and throw it on the floor, take another one out, put it in and rack it again.
Love you from that. Fantastic. Right. That is, every NPC has gone. We are back to the top of the round because you 2 have gone. They've gone. Lula, when you land inside and you slide on the ground, it's completely iced over. You are definitely in the cabin itself, and you can see that the lights are moving around. It is blaring. It is chances. You can hear people screaming and walking around inside you can hear that. You can hear that. You can hear that.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Sound is great, but when the god controls sound, it doesn't matter what you're wearing. You can hear that. You can hear people screaming and moving around, and it's floating around you, but you can't see anyone. All you see is this perfectly immaculate-looking submarine ship. You can also hear from the very far end, someone is singing like they're in a choir, like ha, like they're really going for it, like they're actually harmonizing at the very far back.
Okay. I have a couple brothers, and they loved roughhousing when I was a kid. And so I am going to very briskly start walking towards that sound. And the closer and closer I get, the faster and faster I'm walking until I feel like, because when you can hear something, you can tell if you're like 5 feet away. The closer and closer I get, the faster and faster I walk. When I'm 5 feet away, I just full on sprint to tackle them.
All right, so what happens is you will make it to the very end of the doorway, and you can see you are in essentially what would count as the mess room of the submarine. And it is immaculate. It is incredibly beautifully kept, but there's also green trees growing inside the submarine. It is an incredible grassland running around. You can see children moving about, and it's flopping between like a garden and the submarine in your perception. But more importantly, there is a man standing directly in the middle. He's looking up. He has long, flowing golden hair. His eyes, when he looks towards you, are also golden, and they spin like stars, glinting in the light of the red and the nothingness. They are wearing almost nothing except for like a large like toga style strip that wraps around enough places so we can call it PG-13.
X card.
Are we? Oh, sorry. Is that real? Are we real?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Be careful with those. And they reach out towards you. When they reach out, it's like ha ha, and they reach out with their hand towards you. Give me another survival roll with your will to resist.
Oh, woo. Okay. Yike. We have no momentum, do we? Oh.
We have 1 point.
Gang, I'm going to use that because
For sure.
I'm trying to get 7 or under.
It gets worse. Do you have bopping to that tune?
I think it's me that has bopping.
No, I do.
Nice try.
I do.
If you haven't used any fortune points, remember you can use one to set a dice to a critical.
Difficulty is 4.
Ooh.
Use 2 fortune, 2 critical. Don't worry about it.
Can only use 1.
Okay, so I am rolling my 3 die because I am going to use a momentum, and then I'm probably going to have to use a fortune.
Oh, you have to decide before you run them, Sudan.
Okay. I did roll a 1.
Nice.
I did roll a 7. And then I rolled a little 19.
So nice. That's 3 successes. You need 4.
Okay, so I'm going to use a fortune to re-roll this 19 because...
Can we re-roll 1 or do we have to re-roll all?
Well, here's the interesting thing. Gavin, what's up with that? What do you want to say? Gavin, you want to say something?
Nope.
You sure? I thought you want to say something right there. Look
Nope.
at that. I feel like you should say it. Go on. Why don't you tell us what you're going to say?
Well, if you use the fortune point to get a 1, that's 2 successes already.
Yeah, but can you use a fortune point after you roll or before?
You cannot.
Also, can you re-roll complications?
You can, but the complication stands.
Okay, that sounds good to me. So you have to re-roll. You're still going to get
bullying
complications.
a new player, Lloyd. That's weird. Wow.
You're in to go fight the entity that's going to end the world.
Because
by
one of
yourself.
my truths is that I'm an eager volunteer.
I love it. That's so
I
good.
had to.
Sorry, have you put yourself in danger to follow one of your truths?
I
Well, what
have.
happens when a player does that, Lloyd?
Lloyd, what happened?
Get wrecked.
You gain a fortune.
Hey, bow, 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 bow.
Fine. When you put yourself in incredibly immaculate danger because you follow on your truths, you gain a fortune point.
Damn, one of mine is inspiring leader. I mean, geez. Let's go.
I don't think that counts for you. But in this case, I'll give it to you. You get 1 extra fortune point. But you can reroll your
I'm
die.
just joshing.
Okay. You know what? I actually don't want to reroll this one because it gave me the icky 19. So we'll do this nice one. All right, it's a 10. So it's not a success. No, because I don't even remember what I was rolling at this point.
It would be will and probably survival.
Yeah, that's a 7. But you know, a 10 is better than a 19.
That's still better than 19. The 19 still stands. So he reaches out to you, he sings. You try to resist, but it's so hard for you. Please edit your bopping to singing a dead tune.
Uh-oh.
Rip.
You are now actively singing along with him, and he is taking control of you. You can feel the music starting to run through your mind. And as it runs through your mind, it's not trying to like take over. It's just going through what's about, what you're looking through. It's like, oh, Section M. Interesting. The war. Wow. Tell me more. And he's just getting this from you, and you're singing all the secrets you know from the work you're doing from before. Let's get back to the player turn fighting. So, player turn, fighting time. What do you want to do? He is bopping towards you with no care in the world. The other 3 were stunned, but you're waking up now.
Cool. I think I would like to jump.
Oh, you're gonna jump? Yeah, go for it. Let's see what you got. Give me the roll.
Yeah.
22.
So, what do you want me to use?
I would say athletics and brawn is the easiest thing in the world. They're just jumping, right?
Yep, cool. I've got a fat 6.
Excelente. Give me the roll.
Cool. And how many successes do I need?
2.
Okay. How much momentum do we have?
How much momentum do you
That would
have?
be none.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Just succeed.
Just succeed.
You can use you can give Lloyd threat.
I'm actually going to use a fortune and re-roll my stuff because I got 2 13s.
All right, this is your last fortune, right?
This is leaping across, splat into the wall, and then slide down slowly into the cold water.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, don't worry, we're near the end. We got this. What you got?
That is a 2 and a 3. So there.
Nice. Easy jump over. I think that also gets you momentum, right?
Yeah. No, because my skill is nothing.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, you jump over, you land, you see the same thing with the things going on, but now you hear 2 voices singing at the very far end.
Okay.
We'll cut.
Are you joining us?
Well,
No,
let's see the
I'm
survivor.
keeping this guy at bay.
Right.
Okay.
It cuts to him. He's still walking towards you, and he's like, "Leave. I'll take care of him." And as he does, he's moving his hand like dramatically down, and he starts singing as he's working this really odd spell. Let's make a pulse will test, shall we?
Who, me?
Oh no, Mikey.
I can't hear what he's saying if he's singing.
Yeah, I know, but he's affecting he's affecting your will, not your sound.
Will plus resilience.
Yep.
Okay.
How did
Nice.
it go?
2 successes.
That's nice. That's 2 momentum for you.
Thank you.
So, also I rolled 2 20s. So I'm gonna do.
Oh.
I have an idea of what's gonna happen, but if you want to narrate it, you can. I have something I think would be really cool, but if you want something, you can. Mine would be he thinks he has control over you, but he doesn't. But if you want something else to happen, you're more than welcome to.
Okay, well, what I was going to do, he's walking down this dock towards us, right?
Yeah.
And some of it looks like a dock, and some of it looks like a gangway, and so on and so forth.
Yep.
What I was going to do is I was going to wait until he was on a bit that looks like a gangway, and then I was going to use my ammo to shoot the gangway out from under his feet and drop him into the freezing water.
I love it.
Stunning.
And I think it works for what's going on. He will walk up to a point, and then he'll stop, and you see him like grasping this glyph in his hand and going, he says, "You are under my control. I will now rule the world when there is nothing left. I shall recreate this earth in my image when the death of the universe happens." And you may act.
Okay, I will stand up from behind the cover and I will sort of dazedly walk towards him, keeping my gun in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And as I get close enough to him, I will say, "You give Germans a bad name." And just
All right.
riddle the floor below him.
You rid the floor below him. He looks down. He looks up. Do you want to get for free? Because I think he failed so badly. I don't think you need to roll.
Sure.
So he looks down.
if it's
looks up.
difficulty 0, I'd like to roll to get some momentum,
Yeah, go on, knock yourself out.
he says, and then rolls 2 complications.
Rolls 2 complications. I'm like, wow, thanks a lot.
So let's see. Okay, so this is coordination and fighting, which is, and I'll keep rolling it. That's 1 success.
All right,
In fact,
that's
that's
not enough.
1 success, so
He
that's
looks down,
1.
looks up, goes, wait, and then you drop him into icy waters below. We
Nice.
cut away from you, and we cut back to the people directly in. The guards from behind are like, oh God, and they look shocked, didn't know what to do, so they're not gonna act this turn. Lula, you're moving closer and closer to this man, and he's just asking to take your hand. And as he does, you can see the ice is moving along. And if he gets his hand on yours, he's going to freeze you.
I feel like freezing doesn't sound so bad. I mean, he's just has this beautiful song that he's singing, and I'm not moving super fast towards him anymore. I do feel like I've slowed down because at first I wanted to hurt him, but now that just seems awfully mean. He's a beautiful man and he has a beautiful song, and I think I'm just gonna walk very slowly to enjoy it. I don't know if I necessarily have a choice in the matter at this point. It sounds
you can
like
always resist. Resisting is always an option.
but
Would I
then
be able to assist or resist?
I'll give it to you. You can run and be like,
your
"Lula,
commander?"
no!"
Yeah.
Roll the resistance, roll the assist.
Okay. I will use leadership.
There are 3 momentums in the pool. Difficulty is still 4 though, so remember that.
There's
Lula,
2
would you
extra
like to
dice for somebody.
take all of those dice?
yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do.
Don't forget, you also have fortune you can use to get 2 automatic successes.
I mean, some of us have fortune.
Yeah, some of us have fortune.
Yeah, one of you has fortune.
I'll use, and I need 4 successes. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna use 1 fortune, and 1 momentum.
All right.
Use 3 momentum
3
and
momentum.
take 2 dice.
3 momentum's 2 dice.
Yeah.
You got it, Commander. All right. So I'm going to go coordination and observation because I'd like to observe my commander telling me what to do. All right. So I'm looking for a 13. Ooh, I got a natural 1. I got a 10.
Nice.
I got a 6.
Nice.
And oop, that one rolled out. God damn, it's done it twice in a row now. And a 7. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes because it's a fortune is 2 success.
Yep.
7 successes. I feel like
Plus
this guy sucks
2
ass. He's ugly
assist.
and he has a terrible, terrible singing voice, and this song
Yeah.
sucks.
Given the amount of momentum you have, there is a very short break where you no longer hear the music. It just stops. And you see him for what he is. He is an emancipated corpse that has been frozen here for 3 years.
Emancipated, emaciated.
Emaciated corpse, sorry, same difference. Emaciated corpse that's been frozen here for 3 years, and he's fragile, and it will take just one good swing to take him out.
I'd like, if I may, to take out one of my wrenches, and I'd just like to literally hit him from like his abdomen up with a nice swinging motion.
And what are you going to say as you destroy him?
Yeah, do you have a good word?
Freeze, motherfucker!
I'm gonna have to bleep that.
Boom! When you strike him, there's like a ding, like a little tone runs through the entire area, and it quakes and shakes. And then when you bring it up, he falls apart, breaks up, and it's almost like someone turned on the lights in a concert. Everything stops. The docks return to what they used to be. The submarine is dark and barely lit, but there's nothing but what looks like a dead body directly in front of you. Around the two of you in the submarine, everything seems to have gone to become this rotting, clearly floating, what's called coffin of dead bodies.
Ah, Lula, you're music to my ears. Shall we get out of here?
Yeah, Commander, I don't want to be here anymore. Thank you so much for saving me. I was like this close. Oh my god. I want to get that drink now. Can we have like 5?
I think we've earned it.
By the time the two of you get out the submarine, you see that the other soldiers, with the music stopped, run away. When it cuts back to the outside, Stormcrow will tell you that as soon as the music stopped, it seemed everyone just woke up and they got the fuck out of there. They wait for you to get together to leave with them. Hopefully for that drink.
Yeah. I've had quite enough of this place. I will take the best hits of the Fuhrer off and I will chuck them into the dock and head off.
And we're not heading off with our little snowshoes. We're getting into one of the vehicles and driving.
We're drifting. We're like ice drifting. And I think as we go back in the car, and it's like, you know what? I've been thinking that M actually needs a charity calendar this year.
By the time you get back, actually no, as you're driving off, you hear planes flying above you. And you see a plane coming in and essentially bombing that section, completely destroying the mountain place and the weather spots. That's gone. By the time you get back to the village, you can see that all of the people who had situated there have rode the F out. By the time you get back to England, it's almost like there was never any single occupation of Svalbard in Norway, and the troops are already considering moving out and re-strengthen themselves in Germany. By the end of the war, it is almost like the entire part of the Chorleiter never existed, except years later in a museum, someone discovers a small playable device that requires you to plug in these old stenophonic earphones, and they put it on and they push the play button. And that's going to end today's session. Everybody, thank you for playing. I love you. Thank you all for being here. Hope you had a good time. Modiphius loves you all. I have been Lloyd, your GM, and we're going to go through everyone, but the other way around. Gavin, give us some sound offs.
Hi, thanks. I'm Gavin. I work with Lloyd at Modiphius, and I look after Achtung Cthulhu, and I'm not really on the internet anyway, so you can see me here.
Jes.
Hello, friends. I am Jes. Again, my pronouns are they, them, and you can find me all over the internet at Jes the Human. That's Jes with one S. I do TTRPG charity streams every single month with rotating casts supporting rotating charities using rotating systems. So if that sounds like your jam, definitely check out my Twitch and YouTube, or you can follow along at ChariTTRPGs, ChariTTRPGs, substack.com, where I give you all of the information about the upcoming charitable events I have.
And finally, last but not least, Naomi.
last but worst. Hi, I'm Naomi. You can find me all over the net at Naomi Thinks It, and you can find my show at The Kilder. If you want to hear more of me doing silly voices on TTRPGs, you can check out Realms Pod, where I play your favorite chicken nugget wizard, Monty Barker. Catch you next time.
And that is a goodbye from us over here. We wish you all a happy Halloween if that's when you listen to this. And if not, we wish you a happy Hanukkah. That also works. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.